Hello, hello. Hi, Aquarius. I'm kind of big deal tarot, and I'm back to do a general energy check-in for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Okay, Aquarius. I'm going to get ready. I cleanse the cards, cleanse the area with some Palo Santo and sage. All right, last shuffle. All right. Now I'm going to ring the bell to open up the third eye. All right, I got to do it one more. I like to do 3 times hard. All right, Aquarius. I'm going to talk about my download. Again, my download was for Aquarius, okay? And again, it was filled with ancestors, a whole group of them, okay? Sitting at a table. And I'm not very much into Bible scripture, but I know they say you will set a table for your enemies, basically to see you eat. Okay, now this is like a continuation of the last download where all my ancestors were at the table with ancestors in back of them. So again, this time I'm sitting and I'm talking to the elderly woman, and it's talking about that someone's been sending you evil eye, black magic, evil cantations your way, okay? So again, they don't want you to fret because you are definitely protected by a higher power, your spirit guides, your ancestors, also your vibration, okay? So whatever these people or persons been sending you is going to be reversed. It's going to be returned to sender. All right, so they do want you to know that you are protected. But as you move on from this energy and stay in your boundaries, they want you to know, hello, hi, hi, Chase. If you're new here, please subscribe to the tribe because we are a kind of big deal here. All right, they want you to know that you are protected, okay? Because you have a higher power, a huge spirit team, okay? And they don't want you to worry or get upset, but as you move on and continue to raise your vibration, you will continue to block these energies, these evil eyes, okay, that has been sent your way, okay? So some of you guys might have fell into a little depression because, you were upset that you fell out with the person, all right, a friend, a family member, a lover, or whatever happened, okay? Please subscribe to the tribe. I'm talking about my download, all right? This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Or if you're brought here, maybe it's a message here for you. But some of you guys have been battling an evil entity, an evil eye, dark magic sent your way because people are just very much jealous of your light. That was in the last reading, okay? You can't change who you are. You're definitely not going to lower yourself to other people's vibration, okay, if they don't want to heal or do the work. So again, Aquarius, they want you to continue doing the work. Please subscribe to the tribe if you're new here, Leslie. They want you to continue doing the work, continue to raise your vibration, continue to be positive because you are on the doorstep of something big, of something new, of a new career change, more money. Something big is coming for you. Also, the the message was let them have whatever they stolen or let them have whatever they did. Don't continue to engage with this person. This person is very evil, very jealous, very self-centered, narcissistic energy, which is a demonic energy. Wow, at the bottom of the deck, can't make this up. You got bereavement at the bottom of the deck. So whoever's been sending you this energy, um, that's why they say don't cry when you hear the news. They've been sending you death spells, black magic. I heard freezer spells trying to keep you stuck. Well, none of it is working. It's like bouncing off of you. Like whatever you send to me is bouncing off of, what is that when you was a kid? Uh, bounce off of me, bounce off of you, stick like glue. Okay, so again, they've been sending you evil, dark cantations, evil magic, evil eye. Some of them is death spells. So whatever they sent to you, it's going to be returned to them tenfold. So again, in the message, in the download, the ancestors were saying you better not even feel sorry for them because they've been doing a lot. They've been taking a lot from you. They've been doing a lot of dark magic. They've been using your energy, using the things that you taught them against you. All right? His thoughts could be her thoughts. All right? Like I said, his thoughts, her thoughts, we all have divine and masculine energy. This person might be operating in masculine energy if they are a female. If they are a masculine, this is definitely their thoughts. So they've been wanting for you to die, basically, to have a tragic illness. Illness popped out earlier, okay? But now that they wish this on you or try to send this your way, this is going to go back to them. There's also an ending of a cycle with this person, with this situation, with this energy. There is an ending of a cycle, okay? So you might mourn this person, might mourn this situation. You might have grief, okay? But you definitely might be grieving them. So that's why Anson said, don't you dare shed a tear. Don't you dare feel sorry for all the things that they put you through. And then on top of that, to send black magic your way, like we're connected to a higher power, a higher source. Most of us had done the work, and most of us were put in isolation for that purpose. So we can continue to elevate, so we can continue to heal, so we can continue to raise our vibration. Okay? So, okay, Andrew, again, that is a higher power, right? So this person is going to be upset because, again, you got the green, envious people here. What they wanted for you, they're going to have. They're going to be the ones that live paycheck to paycheck. They're going to be the ones that, you know, strive hardcore labor. All right. Envious of the changes that are coming into your life. Envious of the spiritual gifts that you have. Envious that you can pop in and out of dimensions. You can elevate. Okay. You can elevate. You got connection to a higher power, Jesus, ancestors, whatever you want to believe in. You have that connection. So you don't have to work hard at an occupation. Things are basically going to be given to you, or this is what you're on the new step upon. Okay. So they don't want you to worry, Aquarius. All right. There is going to be a dramatic change in your life. All right. And it is on the horizon. This change might be so elevated that you don't even see it yet. Okay. Because it might be at a distance. But there is going to be a dramatic change. Okay. And it might happen at the end of this year with the 9. It's going to happen. But again, it's going to also happen because, yeah, you're going to become a rich woman. Very rich. All right. Very financially free. Okay. This woman might have also gotten rich or tried to take something from you. All right. So because they did these maneuvers, again, you can't make it up. A thief. This is a thief. This person stole from you, stole your energy, your time. Your highest currency is your energy, is your time. Okay? But this person is walking away with jewels, money, calling out a house. You got the black cat above them. So yeah. And then on top of that, trying to send you black magic, evil eye, manipulation to keep you at bay. You're going through a long journey, or you've been through a long journey, Aquarius. All right, let's get into some tarot. All right, let's get into, but again, like I say, I saw this in my download. This person is going to fall ill, all right, and possibly pass away because they've been sending you this same magic, the same evil eye, the same black magic, also speaking this to you. We're trying to manifest this to you, Aquarius. But they don't want you to worry because your ancestors, the higher power, is all over this. Karma is coming for these people, for this person, whoever is doing this evilness, this deceitfulness, whoever's stolen from you. All right? All right, ancestors, you got a rich, good gentleman, main person, hopes and big water is the root cause. In the past, you have a military person, number 22. Message above, number 33, is gloomy thoughts. In your immediate future, Aquarius, you have marriage card. And then you also have a good gentleman, number 5. How people see you is expectation, number 28. And success and love, your hopes and your fears, number 7. Spiritual number is a pleasant letter, okay? And your total outcome, potential outcome in the future is a house. All right. Sounds good to me. Let's see and clarify the situation. What is this rich, good gentleman? Well, in the card, this man is playing chess. Okay. He's very of stature. Okay. This could be you. We all have feminine and masculine energies within us. Again, you have the 8 of Pentacles. You're working on yourself. You also could be, at work, have a new career path, or steady focusing on work besides all this nonsense that you've been going through. But you are trying to have self-mastery here, the 8 of Pentacles. You could be dealing with the Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or have that in your chart. But I see this is you. Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. That is you, Aquarius, okay? So you're being cold-hearted right now. You are demanding authority. You're demanding setting boundaries because you've been backstabbed, betrayed, hurt by so many people. You don't know who to trust, but whatever and whoever comes your way that is not trustworthy, you're cutting them out. Especially if they're trying to interfere with you working on yourself or within a job or an endeavor. What is costing this for Aquarius, please? So again, Aquarius, you are being stern on your boundaries right now. Wow, the Empress. The Empress. And you have the Empress and the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is usually the other woman, a witch, okay? But I see you as being the Empress here. You're creating new beginnings. Some of you might be focused on having a family, okay? Having a baby, having another baby, but you're creating something new. Again, with the 3s here, you could be seeing 3s. You're creating something new. You're going for your passions, all right? Ace of Swords, that is the truth, okay? You're going for something new. You're creating your own destiny. You're creating your own path. It might have been delays in the past, but now things are starting to open up for you, okay? Especially the more you work on yourself, even if you're isolated, okay? Isolation is for elevation. Wow, as I just said that. Yes, you're taking the time here with the 4 of Swords and the Ace of Swords, okay? To make sure you don't get sick, to make sure you heal, to make sure you rest, because you know, even though it might have been frustrating right now, you have victory because you know the truth. The divine, the ancestors have given you this truth. Could have been from dreams. So you have big hopes. You have big water. You have big wishes. And they don't want you to give up on them. They want you to rest. Continue with your manifestations, okay? In the past, you could have been wanting to move forward out of rocky waters into calmer waters, okay? But there is a turning point, okay? And you are turning this situation around because the 6 of Swords is right after the 5 of Swords. Jealousy, envy, people trying to one-up you, okay? You're moving on to calmer waters. And it could be with a military person, an official person, but this also could be you, all right? You could have been dealing with some law enforcement, all right? Also could have been telling you to just keep things moving forward. You do have people watching you, gossiping about you. You could be traveling soon as well, or you might have traveled with this person or with these people, okay, thinking that you were moving on to calmer waters. But again, now these people are going to watch you move on from them. But again, they want you to continue to focus on self-mastery. What is gloomy thoughts here? What is gloomy thoughts here for Aquarius? Again, yeah, gloomy thoughts about this deception, this thief, this cheating. Again, you might have had nightmares about it. For some of you, like me, like I've gotten a definite declaration of who it was from a dream. So you might have nightmares, anxiety about, and it might have caused you gloomy thoughts here with the Seven of Swords. So some of you guys are now planning an escape to get away from these people, these persons of low vibrational, because you definitely feel like they're projecting this energy on you, this low vibrational energy on you, their deception, their low vibrations, okay, their insecurities. All right. What is the marriage card here? Four of Pentacles. Wow. You need to hold on to your manifestations, okay? Remember that you are the magic one, okay? Save your money because, again, the King of Pentacles here with the Magician card, all right? Don't spend as fast as you get, all right? You learn some lessons from the past, from dealing with selfish people, people that wanted their cake and eat it too, okay? This could also be a Gemini, okay, that you're dealing with, or a Virgo. But again, it might be an element of surprise with this person. I see marriage here, marriage card in the immediate future. This person might want to marry you, okay, but they also might want to marry you for finances. So please be aware of that. Give me one more clarification here. So again, you have people around you that you cannot trust. So you definitely need to set clear boundaries here. Yeah. Leo energy, marriage card again. So some of you guys are going to get married. It could be to a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You might have that in your chart. A Gemini or a Leo. What is this good gentleman? It could be, Five of Wands, Two of Cups. There might have been a lot of chaos, arguments, battles around you due to this joining of two people. You might have people that don't want you guys together. This person might have felt like they found the one with you, or you vice versa. Okay. So again, they're saying this is a good gentleman, or this is what's in your thoughts. Give me one more. This person also might cause arguments, or there's arguments around them. They could be arguing with family, friends, or maybe this would cause someone to be very deceptive to you. Yes, in your home. You're going to have a happy home. You could be seeing 4-4. Could be moving to a happy home. But again, somebody's going to be missing out on this situation. All right. This could be the person that wants to connect with you, wants to marry you. Could be somebody from your past, or it could be somebody you're dealing with now, or be dealing with in the future. What is this expectation and success in love? So I do feel like you feel that you want to have success in love, right? You do want marriage. You do want equal give and take. You don't want to be breadcrumb. You don't want to be taken advantage of anymore. You definitely was taken advantage of in a past situation or in a situation that you're in right now. But you will be moving forward from it. So Spirit is asking you to, again, leave it alone. Continue to raise your vibration. Continue to meditate. Get rest. Yeah, Tower. You found out that there was a catastrophe, or you're going to find out there's a catastrophe. Maybe this for people who's wanting this for you. A catastrophe. Things that happen. Because you are having a success in love, they're expecting for this person to breadcrumb you, to treat you wrong, for you guys to have a fallout, a big argument, okay? But again, this person is given to you. If anything, they see this person giving up to you. And that might shock a lot of people. I feel like somebody is falling in love with you, Aquarius, and you may not even be paying attention because, you have so many other things going on. A pleasant letter, 10 of Wands with the 3 of Cups. So, it might have been a friend group, Okay? 3 people exactly that tried to lay some heavy burdens on you. Try to, whoa, give you more burdens. Got the Hierophant popping out. Again, but you're protected spirituality. You're protected spiritually. All right? Got marriage here again. You could be getting a pleasant letter. So you got 5, 5. Could be getting a pleasant letter. Somebody could be wanting to propose to you, want to reconcile with you. All right, because that pleasant letter she does does have a heart on it. But some of you guys are taking a leap of faith. You're meeting a new spirit team. Okay. But some of you guys are worried about making a decision in haste or taking this risk. Some of you guys are moving to a new house in the immediate future. Okay. And this does look like this is a giant leap of faith. But someone misjudged you, Aquarius, here with the Judgment card in reverse. All right, they misjudged your, they misjudged what you were going to do, how you were going to handle a situation. So some of you guys are going to step out in faith. You're going to step out in faith. You guys might even meet the person that you're going to marry. But again, I see that your spirit team is heavily protecting you from these burdens that these people, these so-called friends from the past, or these friend group, or 3 people had tried. Wow, you can't make it up. The Devil card and karmic justice. So whether you're going to get, and this is jealousy, envy, codependency, and you got the justice card right here. There will be divine justice. Okay. You also may have a legal matter that might be going in your favor. But at this time, I feel that once this happens, you're going to start to be a little selfish. Okay. You're going to start to, but don't get caught up in materialism. All right. You're going to be setting free, getting divine justice from whatever was blocking you or holding you back or trying to. I don't see any of that happening. Yeah. Could have been a Cancer or Pisces. Yeah, they stabbed you in the back. They betrayed you. But the thing is, with the 10, it is over. There's no other, you can't. Okay, so you decided to walk away. There was a lot of things hidden, deception. They try to keep you in fear. All right, so there was a lot of deception and delays. They try to block your blessings. This person was emotionally up and down. Again, a little bit of emotional suppression because they try to cause so much harshness for you. So you're walking away. You're emotionally detaching from the situation, Aquarius, okay? And you realize that this person was jealous, evil, trouble, low vibrational, okay? But you're going to get justice. You also have a lawsuit coming in your way. Hi, Leslie. You're getting divine justice. This was a karmic situation to teach you some lessons as well with the Hierophant. To teach you lessons about loving you, pouring into you, not allowing people to lower you to their standards or lower you to their vibration when they are not doing the work. You know how well you're connected to spirit. You know how well you're connected to a higher power. So why would you even waste your time and energy on these people? Just to fit in, it caused you nothing but burdens. This friendship caused you nothing but burdens. But now you're getting a pleasant letter. You're getting good news. You're getting recognition. You're getting rewards. The divine, the higher powers, just your spirit team is having your back. And look, you're getting Ace of Pentacles. It's coming right from the divine. It's coming right from the higher power. And you're getting someone that truly does love you. They might be a little cold and detached, but they love you. They have a lot of love for you. This is also you pouring into yourself, being isolated, knowing, like I said, isolation requires elevation, and you're taking the action that you need to take. Whether you're a masculine or a feminine, we both have these energies. To what? Continue healing, continue manifesting, continue wishing, continue pouring into your own reservoir, your own cup. All right? They don't want you to have sadness or remorse or any of this. Okay? Well, whoever wished all this stuff on you is now going to have this. They're going to have money loss. They're going to have money losses. They also don't want you to be worried about having money losses right now because things are going to change. Like we saw in the Kipper deck. They're going to be looking on the up and up. Things that you have invested in. Okay? All right. Your hard work will be paying off. Investments. Okay. You will be seeping your harvest here. Everything that you put out there, you will be getting back. This is spiritual number as well. You were blind to some of these people's bullshit. And all you was wanting was peace and harmony. But if it didn't give you peace or harmony in the beginning, you should have known that was it right there, that these people were not on the same accord, the same vibration. I don't care how much you were trying to fit in or whatever was going on. You were not blindfolded, okay? You had a decision to make, and an indecision is a decision. I don't know what you were waiting for. You were waiting for something. You're going to be moving on again another 7. You guys could be seeing 777. You're going to be moving on with success. You will be moving residence. You're going to have a new journey, and you're going to have victory in this journey, okay? Or victory in whatever problem you were dealing with, balancing the opposites. This also represents the police, okay? So again, people try to play in your face, all right? You also might be meeting your divine masculine, somebody with Aries in the chart, but this is also taking control of your destiny, not allowing anybody to throw any evil energies your way or project any low vibrational madness onto you, okay? Because you have spiritually reflected. Could have been dealing with someone that had Virgo in their chart. You have been through the darkness. I walked through the shadow of that. Yeah, you've been through the darkness and you have illuminated your path, okay? You are the light because within in that lantern is Aquarius. You are the light. You've been through the darkness and you've been through the darkness alone. And that is a true chosen one. Not somebody that needs groupies or need friends. They're not spiritually connected. They're definitely not chosen by God because God wants you to walk alone and to be able to stand alone. Not to be codependent on anybody else's energy but your own. And you have done that work, Aquarius, in the darkness, in the loneliness. You did the soul searching. You did the healing. You did the shadow work. You have reflected on things in the dark. And you have lit your path, even in the dark. You have come from the darkness to the light. Everything needs a paradox. You wouldn't know love if it wasn't for hate. Okay? You wouldn't know the dark if it wasn't for light, and vice versa. You wouldn't know the light if it wasn't for dark. You've experienced that. So this is you taking your power back. You getting control of your life. Stability and an established influences is coming into your life. This could be a boss figure helping you with a connection, helping you with your finances here. Yeah, you got a new career path, a new business venture. Your money is going to be looking good. And it took a lot of strength and courage to stand up to this, to fight your inner beast, even to confront these people that have done this, but they don't want you to engage. Like I said, they don't want you to engage. They don't want you to ruffle your feathers. They don't want you to be sad or gloomy. They don't want you to fret because whatever was sent your way is going back. And it's sad to say this person might get ill, fall ill, for swords, respite. You need to rest. You need to get your energy, okay, Aquarius? Yeah, from the 5 of Swords, from all the conflict, from all the drama that these low vibrational people try to put you in. The envy, the jealousy. This person's very jealous, very envious. That was the last reading of your life. And all you've been trying to do is heal, get rest. I believe when you first saw the first red flag, you should have got the hell out of there. Ace of Swords, yeah, you saw the truth of this person. That they did not want to do no improvements. They didn't want to work on themselves. They didn't want to heal the right way. They wanted to take shortcuts while you were steady improving yourself and having appreciation. You will be appreciated of the money that's coming in. And you will be okay to stand alone here with the 9 of Pentacles. You're going from the 8 to the 9 of Pentacles. Self-mastery, okay? In your own 4 walls, all right? So you will be getting a home. You will be moving away from this Yeah, you will be celebrating in your own four walls, 1111. Some of you guys could be seeing that. And that definitely is a higher power speaking to you about your movement, the things that are opening up for you, new beginnings. Yeah, you're departing from this mess. You're getting away from this mess. You're emotionally detached. Could have been dealing with the water sign, Seeker of Pentacles. Yeah, you got new money. New money, honey. So they don't want you to worry about this. Focus on, yeah. And when this stuff comes in, it's going to start coming in fast. When you walk away from this codependent, toxic energy, these things, these abundance are going to gain momentum. They're going to come in fast for you. And they don't want you, again, to shed a tear, because I feel like you're going to hear from the grapevine about this person. Wow, look at this. The Tower. Falling from grace. It's going to be some shocking news. Okay? Yeah. It's even going to be some shocking news to them that you're going to be financially stable with the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? This also could have been the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Again, at that time, they might decide to self-reflect. Okay? But they're going to be looking at you shining. Okay? While they're in the darkness, while they're alone, while their money is being affected. Okay? All right, show me more what Aquarius can expect. You got the Tower twice. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot of shocking events for these people that came across you, Aquarius. And like I got the download in the dream. Wow, again, there you go with your swords. You're going to be cutting, yeah, you're going to be cutting shit out. You're going to be getting, again, openness with the connection. Okay, could be with another water sign or even to your higher self with the Two of Cups. I think you're frustrated right now, all right? But again, you're ready for a new endeavor, a new journey. And it's coming, Aquarius, okay? But again, after all the gossip, people watching you, people are going to watch you succeed. People are going to watch you, and they're going to watch you, and they're going to be miserable. All the things that they sent to you will come back to them. Yep, as you move forward, got the Six of Swords twice in the calmer waters and having progress. Right there. Bam, right in your face. Right in your face. You're going to be having progress. Where they try to stop you. You got the Five of Swords here. You might even be moving on with a lover. Okay, or in a connection. Or moving on to a connection. Wow. Hangman. You have perspective. You have enlightenment. Could have been dealing with the Pisces. Okay, about this person. You've been stagnant for too long now. Okay? You've been waiting. You've been stagnant for long enough. Yep. Dream time. Yep. You've been striving with the Five of Wands. Okay? You're going to have choices. People also try to put you in the element of confusion. Okay? So you can be confused about which way to go, what to do. All right? Now, you know, you've been generous with your time, your energy. Okay? And there will be justice for that. You will come into a good lawsuit. You also will be measured, your heart over the feather. There will be divine justice. If it's not from the legal system, it will be divine justice. This is also the card of karma. When you're about to die, Anubis, and you see the stars and the clouds as air, Anubis weighs your heart with a feather to see it's light as a feather. And if it's not, you don't go on to the afterlife. Okay? So again, you will have generosity. The universe will be giving you generosity back. Also, what I heard was whatever they took from you, you will be getting back, look, tenfold. You will be leaving a legacy with your finances. You'll have that much finances. You will be leaving a legacy. Whatever happened, Aquarius, it almost was like it was an initiation to get you going, to get you back into yourself again, to get you noticing who you are. Okay? And, you know, how they have like hazing when you're in college. This was like your initiation to get back into the school of who you are, into your healing, into your peace, remembering who you are. Again, because these people sent this evil eye, this dark magic your way that is not working. Freezer spells is what I've heard. That's what I actually seen in the dream. That they try to put you in the freezer. And it's funny because I was going to do that to them. Again, they're mad about your strength. They're mad about your willpower. They're mad about your courage. They're mad that they can't take you down, Aquarius, all right? Because you got a strong spirit team as well. You could have Leo in your chart, but that is your sister sign. You will have a legacy. Your ancestors are ancestors of a legacy, okay? Is what I was hearing also. Ancestors that come from a rich bloodline, okay? So again, you might have someone that wants to apologize, but it's going to be too late. That person's going to be a fish out of water. Again, could be dealing with the Pisces, okay? Yep. You're going to have to move in silence because you are the high priestess, okay? You're a tarot card reader. This person could have went to another reader or another person to do this work on you. Hi, CR. But again, I think this person told them, like, you might not want to do that. You see that eye right there? Again, you are very intuitive. You're very tapped in, Aquarius. You are this high priestess. You know what you know. And you can't let nobody else give you confusion. All right. They also might have been trying to block your intuition here. Okay. Confuse you on what you believe in. But you know what you know. Okay. It also could have came to you in dreams. It could have came to you in messages. Your spirit team was trying to alert you in several ways. Numbers, dreams. Okay. Could have been seeing birds, flying eagles, ravens. Yeah. Look at this. Can't make it up. The devil and the moon. They might even try to do something on the last full moon. But again, this devil, Capricorn energy, toxic. Because they have fears and jealousy. They don't know who they are. They're insecure. So again, they try to manipulate you, project on you these fears and these insecurities because they're jealous. They're codependent. They're evil. They're toxic. They're in bondage. Now they're really going to be in bondage from whatever they tried to do to you. Okay? They're in fear. They have repressed emotions. Got the Seeker of Cups again. This person's going to be begging for your forgiveness. They're going to be like a fish out of water. Yeah. When you have this new beginning, you have inspiration, and you've been an inspiration to a lot of people. But instead of them honoring that, they now want to come against you because they're jealous. They're jealous of your light. They're jealous of your heritage by your ancestors. They're jealous of your psychic abilities. They're jealous of your gifts. You can't help that. You can't help them. And you definitely can't help them when the spirit team and the higher powers come giving them karma. Don't fret. Don't be sorry. Don't cry. Don't get upset. Don't. Because they've been wishing so much bad for you, trying to keep you in struggle, trying to keep you in strife, trying to keep you in gloom and doubt of yourself, stealing from you your energy, trying to mess with your healing, trying to mess with your peace. And from what I'm hearing, ever since you got into the situation, even with these friends, like they've been trying to put people against you, talking about you, gossiping, causing chaos in the house. Wherever your foundation was with this person or with these people, because they're jealous and they're insecure. And they also might be sick mentally in the head, emotionally sick in the head with that devil next to the moon. Okay? They might even, spirituality is connected to the devil as well. They might even sold their soul to the devil, okay, out of fear, out of jealousy. Okay? So you don't got nothing to do with that. You're protected by your ancestors, your spirit team, a higher power. You're protected. Hi, CR. Yeah. This Pisces is going to be out of the water for sure. They're going to be flapping around like you ever see. I'm sure you have seen a fish out of water. Look like they're gasping for air. That's exactly how they're going to be. And I don't wish nothing on nobody, but I did this in my download that this person's going to fall ill and they might not make it this time. Okay, so if you want to pray for them, pray for them. But like I said, they said, don't you dare shed a tear. All the things that they've done to you, sent your way, you better not shed a tear, not a single one. Butterfly maiden, transformation. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessing. Today is actually the day that I had a stroke last year. Okay. Um, Yesterday I was in the hospital trying to make sure I didn't have another stroke because I had an extreme headache. But my numbers was good. My blood pressure was good. I could not sit and wait for a doctor for 2 hours. Okay. Um, so when I was leaving the hospital, I saw a butterfly dancing all around me. It came like full circle, dancing all around me. And I started to cry because I definitely know that it's my ancestors. I know that it's my spirit team. Okay. Just like she's playing with the butterfly maiden. You're ready for a transformation, Aquarius. Again, the changes are happening. This toxic situation, these toxic people, they did nothing but elevate you higher. It was nothing but initiation for you to elevate to a higher level, to elevate you closer and connection to your spirit team. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which is going to bring you great blessings. So again, you got enormous blessings coming, financial blessings. You also could be rewarded in the spirit realm with your ancestors. You also could be reaching another set of ancestors, okay? The green Tara. Start delegating. Ask others, including me, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself, Aquarius. So talk to the green Tara. All right. Ask others, including the green Tara, to help you instead of trying to do everything by yourself. Pele, divine passion. Be honest with yourself. What is in your heart's true desire? What is in your heart's true desire, Aquarius? Again, where you had the Ace of Wands. You got passionate new beginnings. Okay. Siege. Quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. Well, again, the Hermit card. Don't be afraid of isolation. Isolation is for elevation. Then you have Dana. Good. Again, the High Priestess. You are a divine. You have divine knowledge that can help others through your spiritual teachings. Okay, but you got to remember, you got to have discernment of who the right people to teach, who the right people to help. Okay, because you teach the wrong people, as we see here, or help the wrong people, they try to use it against you. They're trying to come at you with your own teachings. Okay, which is absolutely crazy. These people are crazy. They think that they're going to come against the divine one. And for real, for me, they definitely are crazy because I tell people they have examples of other people that have went and came across me and it didn't end well, as my ear is ringing right now. It didn't end well. And I had a dream in 2018 or in my meditation, the power of 3, it would be. So this could be the third time that the situation happened. This could be 3 people. Again, for me, I think it's the third time. This will be, then this is it. I'm not helping. I'm not helping people like I used to. I'm really not, especially these females. Masculines too. You got Diana. Focus intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. Okay? Aquarius. Things are blooming for you. Things are working out for you. You are the high priestess. Sarsavati, the arts. Express yourself through creative art activities. I like epoxy. Okay? I like my candle making. All right? I was looking for my yacht because that's where I got in the shuffle. Okay, now we got Sekhmet as I split the deck. Be strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. All right, I'm going to stop it there. Spirit says stop it there before I go on and on. All right, after this, I'm going to do Libra's love reading. Okay, all right, Aquarius. Remember, you guys, as I rub on my rose quartz, okay, that is connected to the heart chakra. Be you, love you. That is the highest vibration of all. And I love you guys. Again, subscribe if you're not a subscriber here. We're almost to 1K. And I thank you guys for supporting this channel. We're kind of a big deal because we just are. And you guys are my new soul tribe. I love you so very much. Who needs friends when I got a soul tribe like you guys? All right, guys. Bye now.